Are you looking to purchase a 2019 Jeep Cherokee, Compass, maybe a Grand Cherokee? What if you already own one of those products? Well, if you do, you know that the stop-start feature can be a little annoying sometimes. Now today I'm going to show you several ways to work around this feature and one way that'll permanently disable it for free. That's right, stick around. Now today we're going to be talking about the Cherokee, Grand Cherokee, and the Compass and how to disable that stop-start system. And we're going to show you how to work around it just by knowing how the system works. Now, for those of you who haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that down below. Don't forget to click that notification bell. Now, let's get started. All right, now we all know that this stop-start feature can be a little annoying sometimes. And FCA Jeep has done a wonderful job providing the auto stop start button to turn it off, okay? And that's what most of you guys are doing, just reaching up here and turning it off. But I get so many requests how to disable this thing permanently. Nobody likes to actually keep pushing the button every time you cycle the key. So I decided, hey, let's do a video on it and show you exactly how it's done. Unfortunately, a lot of people really forget to do that, including myself, and every time I come to a stop, guess what? It turns off again. Now, there are several ways that we can work around this feature. One that I do not recommend is the driver's side seatbelt buckle, okay? So make sure you always have your seatbelt buckled, okay? Don't use this as a means to disable the stop start. There's much easier and safer ways to do it. Check this out. Let's say if we're, go ahead and put this thing in drive, and we're going along. Let's say we come to a stop, okay? And let's say this does say ready. What you're gonna do is you can come really quickly, and if you're going to make a left or right turn, you can just turn the steering wheel just a little bit. Now this may do a little bit of wear and tear on your tires. I don't suggest this as being the best way to, you know, this is not really disabling. This is just working around it, okay? So the stop, start, not ready, wheel is turned. Now another way, and a lot of you guys may not know this, and this will work on the Cherokee, Grand Cherokee, and Compass. Reach over here. The shifter, if you just pull the shifter into the manual mode over here, and you can shift it manually, you know, up and down. Some of you actually like doing that, okay? The stop start will not work because it's in manual mode. Now another way that we can work around this is the actual brake pedal, okay? So the brake pedal has a sensor on it that measures how much you're pressing it, okay? If you actually just get to know your vehicle a little bit better, you'll notice that if you don't quite put so much pressure on the brake pedal after you get completely stopped, go ahead and get completely stopped, okay, and then ease up on that brake pedal just a little bit, you'll notice that the stop start feature will not be activated because you don't have it pressed far enough down. So that'll take a little bit of time to master, but that is another way. Now if you don't want to have to worry about pressing the brake pedal hard enough, or turning the steering wheel, or putting the shifter into manual mode, this is the most convenient and the most easiest way, I think, is let's go ahead and pop the hood. This is actually a beautiful color. The name of this color is called Firecracker Red on this Cherokee. Now this vehicle here is equipped with the 2-liter turbo, 4-cylinder 2-liter turbo. Now on the Jeep Wrangler, there are 2 hood switches, okay? This vehicle does not have 2 hood switches. Now also, this vehicle does not have what they call an auxiliary battery. Now the Jeep Wrangler has 2 batteries. It has a big, large battery and then a smaller battery that's hidden. The Pacifica has 2 batteries. And I'll have to even say the Compass has 2 batteries, okay? The Jeep Compass has another battery that's right in here. Let me show you what that looks like. Now right here we're taking a look at the Compass, as you can see, here is the large battery, and right here is the small auxiliary battery. Now you may hear me refer to these small batteries as a baby battery. That's kind of just my little nickname for these small auxiliary batteries. Now since you know where the auxiliary battery is for the Cherokee and the Compass, let me show you where it's at on the Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's up underneath the passenger side seat, driver side seat, passenger side seat. See this panel here? Just pop this panel up and look at there. There's the small auxiliary battery. Now, if you see this negative battery cable on the large battery, this is something that we're getting ready to talk about. So this is where it's going to be on the Jeep Grand Cherokee. All right, now back to this Cherokee here. Now, this is your main battery for this vehicle. If you take a look right here, this is what they call the battery intelligence sensor. This measures the amount of current that the vehicle uses in a stop-start event. Now, what you can do, you just reach over here. I want you to push this. You can just press this little tab in. You can see it come up. Pull it right off. And if you do this, tuck this away. After you're doing that, you will never have to worry about your stop-start again. Okay? Now, having that said, there is one thing you need to know. And I'm going to come right in here and I'll show you. As you can see here, we have a warning message on the instrument cluster. It says stop start unavailable, service stop start system. And then we also have this little exclamation point beside this stop start emblem there. Now, you're going to see this every time you start the vehicle up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, obviously we can scroll through here and get rid of that. Let's go back up to speedometer. Okay. As you can see, this stop start light is still on down here in the corner. That is going to be there. Okay. That is going to stay there if that sensor is unplugged outside. If the battery intelligence sensor is unplugged, you're going to have this light on the dash, but your stop start is not going to be activated. So pick your poison, right? Do you want a light on the dash, or do you want the stop start to be activated all the time? Alright, so what I was wanting to show you here is that when you start the engine up, okay, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. I'll show you that you do get a message every time you start the vehicle that the stop start, there's something wrong with it. Okay, now we know what's wrong with it. We have it unplugged. And you can see there, boom, stop start unavailable, service stop start system. Now, that message just goes away and goes back to the speedometer. Okay, that you're going to get that every time. I want you to know that if you unplug the battery intelligence sensor, you're going to get this message every time you start the car. But you won't have to press the button. And guys, I know it's very easy to come over here and just press this button. It really is. And I'm not trying to disable it for just to get around the system. I get tons and tons of requests that just people just do not like this feature. Now guys, keep in mind that you can just press the stop start button right there on the dash. You don't have to go and disable it this way by unplugging the battery intelligence sensor, but it's there if you want to. If you're tired of pushing the button, here's your option. Okay, just unplug that sensor and everything will be fine. It doesn't set any check engine lights, and I have tested this long term. Okay, this does not do any damage to the battery. It's just there to monitor the amperage that the state of the battery, basically. Okay, it needs to monitor the state of the battery during a stop start event, and if it can't do that, then guess what, we can't use the stop start. Now, something I want to let you know about this firecracker red and all the other colors, I have the touch-up paint for it. I have the spray and I have the actual touch-up paint pen. Now, if you actually go to my website, that'll drive you to Amazon to purchase it, or you can just go straight to Amazon, type in firecracker red Jeep, and it'll come up. So if you don't know the color code for the vehicle that you have, what you need to do is come to the driver's door, open it up, and right here on this plate right here, you're going to see the VIN plate. There's the VIN number, and if you look right here, it says paint. There's PRC. That is firecracker red. Now, they can call it other different colors, but that's actually the paint code. That's what you need to see. That's what you want to look up, PRC. If you take a look over here for any of your recall information, you'll see this MDH. That's 060912. What that means is month, day, hour. So June the 9th at the 12th hour, that's when this vehicle is built. Now, that's just a little extra information for you guys to know. Well, guys, that's it for today. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. And if you need any touch-up paint, make sure you check out the website, jeepinformant.com. That'll actually link you to Amazon, and there's some other stuff there that if you want to take a look at it, be my guest. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. You hear that? Engine still running. Gotta love it.